It's the weekly drive, and voted by you, the viewers, we've got the Kenworth W900 Dump Truck.
Junior, Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today it's the weekly drive, and voted by you, the viewers, we have the Kenworth W900 Dump Truck. I forgot all about this truck. I really did. I forgot I reviewed this, and I was thinking, oh man, what's gonna be the winner this week? Oh, is it gonna be the Peterbilt? It was the Ford, or oh no, it won't be the Ford. Oh, but I couldn't quite think of it. But anyway, that's fine. We've got the W900 Dump Truck is this week's winner of the weekly drive. Now, it was very close, actually. Well, sort of, you know. We had the Kenworth W900 Dump Truck with 49 votes this week. Not a record, but it was still damn good. We also had the, next was the Peterbilt 3874 Euro trucks, and that was 36 votes. Stay tuned for next week. We'll be having a look at that one again, but for American trucks. And then there was the Ford Cargo 1846T, which got 30 votes. So there we go. So I was that Cargo was really creeping up, and I was getting worried there because I thought it was going to just shoot up and overtake, and you know, just be Ford Cargo everywhere. But I thought it was going to win, but it was it's close. It didn't. So that's all good. Right, so let's get this rig on the road now. I have a Eden Fuller 18 speed with retarder. And I also have the, was it Cat 625 C15 installed as an engine. So, I did take your advice, guys. Many of you did say to me, just give it more horsepower, Senior. Just crank it up. So that's what I did. I gave it 625 horsies. So that's a fair few ponies just to keep this thing, you know, going. So hopefully we'll try it now. I have been driving around a little bit with it, and it seems to have fixed the problem. So there you go. Right, well, let's have a look. We have limestone, 21 tons, and we are in Winnemucca, and we're off to Reno. If we have a look here, Winnemucca. And then we are off to Reno. It looks like we're going to dump it directly in the middle of the road there, but no, it's Plaster and Sons we're off to. So there we go. Right. Let's get this rigger rolling, shall we? Helps if I put the bloody trailer brake off, doesn't it? I always forget that I got that on there. See, it's actually struggling in one low. I realised I shortchanged this just then, but you know, these things happen. CB, let's put the CB on. For those guys that don't know, you can get the CB, which is Uncle D's CB radio. There we go. I have added a link in many times to this mod. It's a very, very good mod. It's actually live CB for channel 6. It's a shame it's not channel 19, but you know, channel 6 is good enough. So let's jump out of there. There we go. That'll kick in very soon, hopefully. Alright, now away we go. Now, watch this. See? We can pull it around the corner now. So the ponies made the difference. More ponies. If in doubt, just throw more horsepower at it. That's the way. Well, what's happened this week? Well, we've got a few exciting things in the news this week. For those of you who don't know, SCS have had a few things. So they've actually released, for starters, we'll talk about the latest update, which is the 128 update. So many of you may not know yet, but SCS have released the latest update, which is 128. And that 128 update gives you a whole heap of different, whole heap of new stuff. So let's see. This is for both now. Euro trucks and American trucks are now on patch 128, so that they make it more universal and more or less confusing. And one of the things that we get with the update is we get, let's see, doubles. Both American trucks and Euro trucks now have doubles, and they are absolutely awesome. We did see the other day that we did do some doubles for American trucks and for Euro trucks. Sorry, no, the other day we did Euro trucks, didn't we? So we were having a lot of fun with that. Yeah, it's quite good. I like the doubles. Much prefer them in American trucks than Euro trucks, because they've not only got doubles, but there is the triples as well. So that's really cool. Oh, I thought I got the 18 speed. Maybe I didn't. There we go. Well, that's all good. We'll just drive it as it is. There we go. 4H seems like the highest we can go. That's all good. 55, well, 80 we need to be doing. I must have got the 6-speed, the Allison 4500 6-speed. I must have clicked on it by accident. Damn, these things happen, don't they? What else is in the update? Well, they have got the background screen is different. So now it's more of an sort of an interactive background screen. It looks so much better. You remember the Christmas one that they had? That was actually really nice, really cool. That was just like a teaser to see what they could do. And now in 128 they're showing exactly what they can do with that background. And which I'm wondering if that's going to open it up for modders so they can create their own sort of backgrounds as well. Never know. It may do. So it will be interesting to see what the modders can come up with now with that. What else came up? We had headlight flares. So basically your headlights aren't as bright. They are bright when you look at them on the road, but when they're coming towards you, the reflection is not actually as bright as what it normally is in game, because it's really bright when you have oncoming traffic. And I remember a long time ago they had in Euro trucks, I couldn't even see when it was like there was nothing else around. It was pitch black and a truck was coming towards you with high beams in multiplayer. You couldn't see where you were going. But now with the flares, it doesn't really matter. I mean, if you've got the flares, if you've got the high beams on, it doesn't really bother you that much. The only thing that you do get is the flashing inside the cabin, but that's, well, for some people that's annoying. Me, it doesn't bother me too much. I don't really take any notice, to be honest. But for some, yeah, it is bothering. Another thing that they've also done as well, sorry car, nearly squashed you, is they've also done a lot of work on the DAF XF 2017. So it's a facelift, and it looks so much better. It looks a heap better than what it used to. So I mean, not saying it was bad, but you know, it looks so much better now than what it did. Which brings me to the next piece of the SCS news, which is, I mean, some people were actually leaving comments saying, why would you pay for this when you can just get it for free? Well, the answer to that is, why would you not? I mean, it's official stuff and you're putting it in the game rather than modding it in there, and mods don't always work. That's one thing. Two, you're supporting the developers, which I am a big supporter for supporting the developers, guys. As many of you would know, if I believe that a game is worth it, like American trucks and Euro trucks, then I will support them any way I possibly can. So, just trying to slow down because I did pick up a lot of speed there. And if that means buying little DLC for $3.99, well, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And that's why I buy as many DLCs as I can. Well, one, to support the developers. Two, because you guys love to see all the stuff. And I'm sure that you'd rather I'd rather buy it for me first and find out it's shit, and then rather than having all you buying it and having its problems. Well, actually, we can't swear anymore, can we? Because of YouTube. So sorry. Now I'm going to get into trouble. I have to beep that out, won't I? Oh well, nah. I don't think I will. So, the next point is the DAF tuning pack, guys. A DAF tuning pack has got a ton of new accessories in for your DAF trucks. I don't mind DAF trucks, but I prefer Volvo, and I was hoping that Volvo was going to get a tuning pack, but really all the signs were leading towards DAF, but I was choosing to ignore it. I wanted Volvo. I wanted the Volvo tuning pack, which would have been really cool, but never mind. So what do we get in the DAF tuning pack for your $399 US? Well, the basically you get 70 new customizational bits, which that's straight from the SCS blog, that they've said 70 new customization bits. So it's not just one truck, it's two trucks in there. You've got the 105 and you've got the XF, so which has also been upgraded as well. So it's really, all the focus is on the DAF at the moment with this latest update and everything, isn't it? Really, it's all about the DAF. But there's heaps of new stuff like exhausts, there's plush toys for the dash, there's heaps of dash crap. Sorry, can't swear anymore, can we, because of YouTube? But you know, there's heaps and heaps and heaps of stuff. Grills, you can paint your grill now. You can do chrome sides, side skirts, all sorts of stuff. Heaps and heaps and heaps of stuff that you can put in there. So plenty to get excited about, especially if you're a DAF fan. Now, where did they get their inspiration? Now, I was reading that SCS got their inspiration not just for DAF, but they also briefly did suggest and hint, and I love it how SCS do this, they hinted for other tuning packs as well. Just a smidge. Alright, before we go jumping up and down for joy, we'll wait and see if they give out more hints in the future, bigger hints, before we go jumping up and down for joy. But there was a slight little hint in their text, sort of reading between the lines. And all their inspiration has been coming from those, those races that they've been attending. You know, where they're on the road with SCS, where they bring those, their little that container with the two, the 4D motion cockpits, whatever they are. Well, they're actually using that as in their advantage to do research, to see all the tuning bits and pieces, because apparently that's where all of it is at those shows. So great, that's great, because that means bigger and better ideas for SCS, and that means that there's a stronger chance for them to be doing more of those kind of tuning packs. It really is, which is great. I love it. Now, so yeah, we talked about the exhaust pipes, stone guards, visors, plush toys, and much, much more. So yeah, that's really good, guys. If you didn't see the video that we did on that as well, I'll put a link in the description for you so you can go and check it out. And if you're after the Steam workshop, the Steam page for that, that will be in that video that will be linked in the description. I'm gonna jump down here. Here we go. Whoa. Geez, we're there already. I can't believe it. Right, so just around there. Now, one other thing that I did briefly want to touch on, guys, is Gold Rush the game. Many of you would know that I am following it very, very closely. Now, I've noticed that they've gone and done something which, well, I'm not following it that closely because I missed something. They're actually doing what's called an Indiegogo. I didn't know what an Indiegogo was, but it's the same as Kickstarter, just a different company. Now, they went and did a Kickstarter. We heard all about that because we jumped on board with the Kickstarter. But they went and did an Indiegogo, which is the same as Kickstarter, just different company. And they managed to get $102,000, $102,842 they got from that. Now, hang on. They also got money for the Kickstarter as well, which they got $122,000. Around that mark. Okay, I tried to find the exact figure, but I couldn't quite find the exact figure. It was around 122,000. So, give or take a few dollars at a guess, they now have $225,000 to make this game. So that's going to be a nice big chunk of money for them to make this game. So it should be one hell of a game. Considering that it's going to be not only on console, but it'll be on PC. So they said Xbox One they're going to be doing it on, which probably will be Xbox One X, I guess. I don't know. Xbox One, and they're also going to be doing it on PS4. So there's the two consoles and PC. Now, some of the things that they've also shown as well recently is that they have got a ton of concept art that they're pumping out at the moment. And the most recent one, which I thought was quite interesting, is a drilling machine. So what you do is you drive this truck, it's got this big drill on the back of it, and you park the truck, pop open the drill sort of folds back, lowers down and starts drilling into the ground. And what it does is you can then figure out, they didn't go into specifics, but from that you can actually find out exactly if there's gold in that area. Which is very, very, very interesting. Because that means that there's going to be areas where gold is not going to be as large as what it will be in other areas. So you're going to have to find it. You're really going to have to work for it. You're going to have to use your brains to find it. So that's going to be really interesting. Right. There is our drop-off point. So that was pretty much it for this week's news. If you don't know about Gold Rush the game, I suggest you go over to their Facebook page and check it out. Just go Gold Rush the game in Facebook and you can check it out there. It is a real interesting game. Also on Junior Senior Gaming, we do have a video for you to watch, which is the demo. We had a go at the demo and checked it out. That's totally going to miss that. So I'm going to have to do it like this. And very soon, what date are we? We're about the 22nd, are we? I don't know. I've lost track of dates. So we're coming into the next month. They'll be bringing out the beta. So we'll be having a look at the beta next month as well. So that's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Just trying to back this up nicely. I do have to back it up on the angle, so it's always a bit harder on the angle. There we go. Got it. Right, so there we go. Well, that was a nice drive, wasn't it? This thing drives really well. I have to say that, you know, when we had a look at the mod review, it was sort of a bit touch and go, wasn't it? It crashed a few times, and I think this is one of the very few trucks that is very, very popular, even though it crashes and plays up so much. So, There we go. Normally, and I didn't take any photos, damn it. Never mind, I'll have to take some later. So normally these kind of trucks that have the problems don't win. But this is one where I think people just gone, look, I'm overlooking all of the problems and I'm just gonna go for it because it's a tipper. There's not enough tippers out there, is there? Me personally, I love tippers. I love this kind of tipper. This sort of is what I would love to drive. I really would. Well guys, that is pretty much it for today's weekly drive, well this week's weekly drive. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to do some more drives and that this week, and I'm really going to be sticking to American trucks now, because I know you guys, this pretty much the only videos that really get watched are the American truck videos, which from the statistics, that's what it's been showing me. YouTube's been showing me, so I'll try and do some more American truck videos for you guys, because I know that you love them. But next week we will have some more. We'll have some more mods to check out, and I hope that you'll join me and check those out. I know the very first one is going to be the three. What is it? I've gone and there it is. It will be the 387 for American trucks. We'll be checking that out, and that will be tomorrow. So don't miss out on that one, guys. Yeah, we'll be doing some live streaming. What do we got? Let's see. So tomorrow we're doing some live streaming. I haven't decided quite what we're going to be doing yet tomorrow, but I'll be keeping you in the loop. So we'll check it out tomorrow. Well guys, look, thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, then don't forget to punch that like button in the arse. And if this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel on YouTube and check it out. And while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button? But until next time, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on!